Yo, everybody, welcome 06 Chris tonight to the house. What's up, dude?
Hey. Can I put my sounds in?
Go ahead, do whatever you want, man.
There we go.
Yo, appreciate you coming by, everybody. Man, I gotta say, I'm thrilled to not only have a TikTok legend in my view.
Whoa.
This man over here, he's just amazing. Okay, I don't even have words. I was in a stream right before this. He was promoting this. He was like, dude, let's go. He had raid. This man was just insane. Freestyling. Look, if you're into somebody freestyling, throwing it down, making his own beats, I mean, let's I mean, it's only 420 every 5 minutes over there.
Whoa. Yeah, at least.
At least. What's up, man?
I'm doing great, homie. Thank you so much for having me on. This is amazing. I feel very blessed by the universe. And I'm doing well, man. How are you doing?
Man, you got me hyped. Your stream before this got me there. I'm ready.
There we go.
I was already having a good day, and then I got to be here. Yo, everybody, welcome to the WildSquadTV, where we do interviews, all kinds of stuff. And tonight is gonna have a few new things in there. We have a new thing, a new game called This or That gonna be coming out. I tell you, it's just it, baby. It's just it.
All right, yeah, I'm ready.
So we started a little thing in here, and I want to let everybody know, you guys are welcome to ask questions at any time in the stream. Just know that if we're in the middle of a question or an answer of a question, we're not going to stop and answer it. Give us like at least until the sentence is over. That way we're not interrupting each other. We don't talk over each other, anything like that. We got mad respect going on in here for everybody, including you guys. So I do want to say, though, this is 18 and up always. So if you're listening at home, you're in the car the next day, you got your kids in the back seat, you might want to crank it all the way up because fuck it. That's what's up.
Hey.
But really, it does get a little iffy every now and then. So I want to start out, dude. I know you've got some 420, call outs they can do and stuff, but I've got a different way to elevate over here. That's your word. I'm not stealing it, but that's your word.
I didn't make it up. I can't claim it.
So I've got a shot here. I think you got a shot prepared too. We're just going to start out with this.
My mini gold chalice shot glass. Hey.
Yo, dude, that is fire. Yeah, how can we both have unique shot glasses?
Hey, that's the energy of the universe, my man.
Hey, so what are we pouring over there, man? What we got in that thing?
This is some bullet bourbon.
Bullet bourbon. I've got a hot Jamie, and everybody over here knows that is 50% Fireball, 50% Jameson whiskey. It's a hot Jamie. That's it, baby. Yo, cheers.
Cheers up.
Ooh,
that's a spicy meatball.
Absolutely. This thing is pretty much trademarked the hot Jamie. If you ever have Fireball whiskey and Jameson laying around, I'm telling you to do it.
If I ever, okay, cool. I might have to find myself in a situation where I have that laying around. Maybe I can set that up to find later.
It is amazing, man. So, Chris, have you ever been on an interview before?
I've been on interviews of various sorts, but never because of my streaming.
Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna be because of streaming. So obviously,
this is very. I feel fucking honored, man. that's my first F-bomb of the night. So that we just cracked it. We just cracked the 18+. But I feel fucking honored straight up.
That's it. Yo, look, I am ready. I'm going to go ahead and dive in and get the first question in there. So I'd love to start here, man. How long have you been streaming for?
I've been streaming for 6 years. Oh, 6. But that's no coincidence with my name. It's about it's been about 6 years.
Okay.
Starting out on Periscope. That was my first platform.
Wow, Periscope. I don't even hear that anymore. Is that still around?
No, not anymore. Not anymore. It's there if you if you have an account right now on Periscope and you've done broadcast, they still have your broadcast there, so you can go and like pull the resources. But on big bold letters, as soon as you get to the site, we will no longer be here since yesterday. So
Wow.
yeah, they're no longer here at all, letting people broadcast. But I thought they were beasts. They what I loved about Periscope was on Twitter. What drew me to Periscope was on Twitter. I was just on my feed one day. And then as you're scrolling through people talking about salami and what the fuck ever, you see somebody performing live. And I was like, yo, what is this? And the first time I ever saw that on my Twitter feed, and I pushed the button and it led to Periscope. And I was like, whoa. So I opened up my eyes and I was like, whoa, people can like, I immediately went to Google. I went to the Googler and I was like, broadcasting from your house. Because I have a broadcast background. I worked for big studio cameras for CBS local affiliates and shit. So I have experience in beaming in from satellites, trying to get the story, trying to like get it out fast, live TV, green screens, weather, all that shit. So to do it at home was exciting for me, and especially when the first person I saw was a musician performing their art. I was like, yo, this is the freshest shit ever. Like they look so free in their house performing what they're comfortable with. I loved it.
Yeah, man, it's like your domain, and I know you're kind of about. We're gonna get to what you stream, but dude, that's awesome. So Periscope was your door in. When did you jump on like a Twitch back, or like when did you haul on to Twitch?
Just like last year, man. Like, so I've been down the road of I was doing Periscope for like a year, and then I did YouTube for a while, kind of simultaneously with Periscope. And then I was on Facebook for a while, and then I took a break from streaming for myself. I transferred from doing O6 Radio, which is what I do now and what I was doing before. And then I lent my streaming expertise and energy to this other program called The Lab, freestyle cipher program. So it was a collaboration with a couple artists in the area of every week we would have like 3 to 4 artists on the show, and we go through like freestyle games and get to know the artist. It was fresh. We did it for like 2 years, but it just kind of started getting to me where I couldn't, I was putting my energy into that and it wasn't into my own enterprise. So I was like, I need to get back to my own stuff. Some energies weren't matching, nothing but love to the homies, but I just had to push on.
Right. Growth. That's I'm telling you. So I've had a few people from different backgrounds, man, but you are like the one that's lived being broadcast music. So I know that you've got custom sounds. I can see, I don't know if that's a mixing board or if that's
yeah, it's like my old like trusty Behringer USB 1204.
Wow. So obviously plenty of audio background.
Yeah.
With that, man, do you got any tracks out there?
Yeah, I have Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, all that kind of stuff. I have like I said, it's been a heavy road for me. I have like tons of music on my computer that has like never been heard before. So like this is also what my stream is about right now. It's about me like coming to terms with my artistry and putting it out there and not letting it just die on my computer like when I die, whenever that happens. So I'm like, people are like, yo, hey, he was awesome. He's like, yo, never knew. But yeah, I have like 3 songs out there now. But my first pipeline elevation was getting my stream going, which I think is on a nice track. And then I want to use my stream as a conduit for energy in general, but also to introduce people to my art, right? So I freestyle a lot to convince people and like to let them know that I'm real and like I really do this. But when I put pen to paper, yeah, that stuff's out there too, and I'm very proud of that. So more is coming, but there is a few out there right now.
I have been there for those, at least a couple of those freestyles, and man, look, it's different dancing to some songs you got on here, but when this man goes freestyle, it just turns up in this house, okay? And I know everybody in your stream feels that same way. I see it, I watch it. That's amazing, dude, because a lot of people think Twitch is gaming.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's something that I love to talk about and break through barriers with, and I love gaming. Like I said, I'm a gamer. I play Apex all day long. Besides, like when I'm not doing TikToks, I'm doing Apex, and when I'm not like tending to the family, of course. But I think that the ground, the platform that gives people like literally the ability just to start streaming, like you can do whatever. I love it. That's why I hate on no streamers, because like the things we have in common, no matter what your content is, the things we have in common are technical difficulties, are the confidence things that you have to get over, the building of the platform. Like we all start from the same place. So I guess even if I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but I just have a lot of love for what it takes to get to that, to even like what people might consider the lowest level. Just to do that much, people can do that. And in a world where we're not encouraged to express ourselves, to have the ability to literally push a button, boop, and express yourself however you want, I like to be a champion for that. And when I came to Twitch anyway, it was on the music side. It wasn't on the gaming side. I came to Twitch and I was like, okay, cool. I'm like exploring these things. Periscope's dying. What else is out there? I've heard people talk about Twitch. Let me just see what's popping. And then I went here and I was like, oh my God, this is where I should have been the whole fucking time. That's where I should have been the whole time. And, but lessons learned. So yeah, I'm not here now. So that's, long story short, a year.
Man, that's good, man. And I've watched that here lately become more than anything. The music and other industries are popping out. So let's run into the rapid fire this or that mode. Okay, are you ready for this?
Let's get it.
Let me go ahead and just tell you the rules. There's not any.
Let me boost my chair up.
Look, I need me a chair like that. Look, I got all these office ergonomics, dude. It just goes down now, man. It could not handle me. So with these this or that questions, it's being the first time that I'm gonna do this. Everybody in the chat, you guys are welcome to answer every single one of these, but they are rapid fire, so we're probably going to be asking the next one before you've even answered the first. But dude, please feel free in that chat to answer them. And if you're at home listening to this tomorrow or the next day, yo, hit us up with a message and answer these if you feel like it. All right, you ready, man? This is going to kind of go into you.
All right, let's go.
All right. So
let me get my beer in hand.
So these are going to be if or questions. So it's going to be one or the other, okay?
All right, I'm focused. I'm concentrating.
Tea or soda?
One more time?
Tea or soda?
Tea.
Horror or comedy?
Comedy.
Buttons or snaps?
Snaps.
Dress or pants?
Like wearing a dress?
No, I mean like dress. Dress up or
whatever
casual pants. Okay, got you.
Whatever the answer is, dress.
All right. What? Where did it just go? I just lost my whole list. Okay, here we go. See, y'all are faster than me. I can't even do it over here. Dine in or delivery?
Ooh, delivery. It's so convenient.
Movies or music?
Movies.
Oh, okay. Toys or video games?
Video games.
Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Grandpa or grandma?
Grandma.
Smoke or drink?
Smoke all day.
All right.
Speaking of.
Speaking of, you going to take a few seconds here? All right.
Hey. No, you want to do, I can multitask.
Okay. Call or text?
Call.
All right. Money or intelligence?
Intelligence.
Fame or fortune?
Fortune.
Okay. And then the last one here, man. Asking questions or answering questions?
Asking questions.
Always ask them. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Rapid fire just to get it out there. That's a whole bunch of facts in just a few seconds, guys. Use that if you're trying to find him on a dating profile. I'm just kidding. I'm just guy's married.
Yes, I am, but I haven't been through to make sure that my Tinder is extinguished. I definitely don't use it but yeah, I gotta make sure. I gotta go get all the digital traces out there. You never know.
Look, I get in trouble once every week, and I have not felt like logging into this app, but Plenty of Fish for a year has sent me a message every single week, and I'm now engaged. I don't feel like logging in.
the moment that you do just to get it off your back, baby, what's this?
Exactly. Thank you.
I promise you, I wasn't doing anything.
Yo, an unopened email in my inbox is easier to explain.
I'm telling you.
All right, man. So I saw Jimmy Danks over here said soda and delivery or dekivery. All right, man. So you said, I heard you say that you play games kind of off stream the other day, and I want to hit on that here. What's your go-to off stream game that you're going to play?
Apex Legends.
Apex. Okay. So with that being said, why do you not stream those games? Why do you play them off stream? In your opinion.
Now you're digging. Now we're in the therapist chair.
Oh, okay.
For me, there's two angles. For one, I really enjoy just speaking and getting to know people. That's just what I love in life. And when I envision my platform, I just envision when I started out, I started out idolizing like Snoop Dogg's GGN.
Okay.
Where he was just like interviewing like rappers and stuff, and like the visuals were crazy. I used to have a green screen. I used to he was my idol. I was emulating his show. So I've always loved just talking, but also I love gaming. So the real part of the therapist chair is that I'm not confident in my gaming. I love playing the game, and I'm good at it. I'm good enough to like get dubs and like do what I got to do. And I feel like I'm not a scrub walking up in there, especially in Apex. Apex is fucking hard as shit, man. So like, I just don't like to have that be for myself, like the drawing force of my stream, because like I know people like to see those sides, but like when I'm playing the game, I like to focus. When I'm there with viewers, I like to focus. But who knows? Maybe I'll do some like community stuff. I mean, I like to do what the people want. I don't want to be like, hey, look at me doing this up on a pedestal. So maybe if people like coerce me enough, I will. But at the moment, I just enjoy connecting better.
Okay. I feel that. We get. I hear myself on your side now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I don't hear me now. Can you hear me still?
I can hear you. How's that?
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, great.
Okay, it was weird. So we did have a question come in from NRG Ghost over here. He asked, "What's your main in Apex?"
Crypto.
I can't get down. I can't play crypto right. I can't.
Yeah, I love crypto. Yo, shout out NRG Ghost. Yo, that's what's up. I appreciate you, homie. Yeah, I love crypto. Whenever I got into Apex in season 7 when Horizon stepped out. So when I was getting my legends, I was just like looking at all the people that were available and the people that people loved. And I'm just a person. It's like my personality. I love doing shit that people are not doing. I'm like 100% the salmon that's swimming against the current. I'm like, okay, y'all want to play these extra characters? I'm going to pick up crypto because I never see anybody playing crypto. So I went online just like everybody else and like learn how to play. Like if I watched a few videos and people were like, yeah, crypto is a high IQ. I was like, yo, I got a high IQ. I think I can do that. And then I look at the gameplay and the style. And what I love about Apex in general is that the characters are so well developed in that game. I just think it's amazing that each one's personality, there's so many different personalities that are so developed that you can really lock in the one that is you. And crypto is me. Crypto is like in the shadows. He's like there in the battle, but like, he's just like observing before he like before he steps in. And in real life, I'm an introvert. When I step into the stream, I'm in my house, I'm in my domain. So like, I'm just like, I'm just gonna do what the fuck I want. I can't like pull my wiener out. I don't want to, but like, if I wanted to, like I can figure out a way to do it. Maybe on OnlyFans.
I was telling you earlier, OnlyFans.
I'm trying to tell you. So I love crypto. I love the difficulty of playing. I love what he brings to a team. I love the intelligence level of like all that stuff. I love that nobody plays him. I love that I can step into a ring and people are like, I know that people on the other side are like, oh man, I got to play with the crypto. He's going to be in his drone all the time. I'm like, yo, I got you. Hold up. You're dead? Okay, let me remind you, I can pick up your banner. Okay, there you go. You're welcome. And I'm like, oh, you didn't know where the next ring is? Okay, I got you. Okay, there it is. Okay. Oh, you didn't know where the enemies are? Okay, I got you. Don't worry about it. Oh, and I got 3 kills. Okay, don't worry about it.
He's powerful.
I love crypto.
He's powerful, man. So kind of moving into that.
Let's go.
let's go ahead, and you don't have to go all the way down to the blip on the map. But where are you from, man?
I'm from it's all good. I'm from 757 Virginia, 2 up, 2 down. Is that the right way? No, that's it. Yo, I did it. Yo, sometimes you don't know which way it's gonna go. That's Virginia. There you go.
Man.
So 2 up, 2 down. Yeah, I'm from Tidewater area, 757, 7 cities. Originally from born in Portsmouth, raised in Norfolk, grew up in Chesapeake, and then I went to school in Maryland, and I live in Maryland now, in Maryland, DC. So I've been on like the East Coast, Eastern Seaboard a long time in my life, but I've lived on the West Coast. I've lived in Canada. So
wow, okay, man, traveling all over the place.
Yeah,
dude, that's awesome. So let's go to the hometown. Okay, you already said where you were. So what is your go-to order from your favorite hometown place? Like, what would you order if you were back at home right now? And if it's been too long, just go to your favorite anywhere.
No, it's all good. I was just there like 2 weeks ago or like 3 weeks ago. So it's all, for me, it's seafood. Seafood is like my number one. If I'm like eating blue crab, you know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, we can get funky with it with the king crab and the snow crab, but really I just like a nice blue crab and just with some Old Bay, you know what I'm saying? And like a pile of shrimp. You can throw some crawdads in there. And but I love to get that wherever I can. So anytime that we go home, my wife and I were looking for the seafood spots, just because it's there, right? The ocean's right there. So if for those that don't know, the 757 area, I always say that, but the Tidewater area of Virginia is on the eastern seaboard. The Atlantic Ocean's right there. So I grew up with the ocean. When I was in high school, we'd play hooky to go to the beach, like all the time. So that's what we did. So you fish, people do all that stuff. I grew up crabbing with my dad, all that. So I just love like a pile of crabs and crackers, butter, and Old Bay. Give me that.
Wow, man, that's all you need, right? That's it.
All I need. Yo, I could eat like pounds. People are like, "Yo, you done?" I'm like, "Are the crabs done?" No, there's more crabs in the ocean. Go get them right now.
Wow. Man, that's awesome, dude. And living down there, I mean, that was available all the time, I'm gonna assume.
No, 100%. So yeah, when I grew up, my dad and I, we didn't do fishing a lot. Like he took me fishing, but I was never like a fan of being on small boats bobbing up in the water. It's just not good for my young tummy. Not good for my young tum. But I was love crabbing because we would just like throw the joint, put the drumstick in the cage, throw the cage out, then we like go to the park a little bit, chill out, take a walk, come back, and then there'd be crabs. And then we go home and cook them alive.
That's it. That is it.
And then we'd enjoy delicious dinner.
That's it, man. I learned how to do that on the Montrose.
Hey.
I was right there in Montrose, Virginia, on the Potomac, and we were allowed 2 pots per pier, and we threw them out. And I tell you what, it was the first time I ever cooked them. All I used was Old Bay, man. That's all.
Well, I'm trying to tell you that you need it. If I go in any place that has crab or seafood in general, and it's questionable. If you don't have Old Bay, it's questionable.
That's right, man.
You're super sus.
So I've got a mind crusher here, man. This is gonna be your first mind crusher. Okay. Mind crushers are sometimes they're just dumb. They break your mind. They're just not there. So I have not read them. All I've read is the name of it, and I figured let's grab it out. So this mind crusher is Fingers and Toes.
Okay.
Hey everybody! So there's this new company called Fingers and Toes for cash now. That will pay you $15,000 for any fingers and toes. You could sell them each, tax free. What's your next move?
My next move.
How many are you losing?
My next move is wiggling my fingers and toes to see which ones I need. I'm like, which ones are for balance? Which ones can I still grip a beer with? I wear rings on these ones. I need this one for bedroom reasons.
So you're not losing any yet so far.
I mean, I'll probably give up some toes. I'll probably give up at least my ring toes. Both my ring toes for equilibrium, so they're equal on both sides. And then I might give up a pinky. I would give up a pinky.
Okay. I mean, just don't sip tea with that pinky anymore. You got it wrong hand,
Well, I never was like a Coke pinky person, so I mean, it's all good. So
okay. Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, let me ask this question: Is this, first of all, is this a dire situation? Like, do I need 50?
You saw this thing on TV.
Money? How bad do I need the money?
You just today you saw it on TV, like.
Okay, in that instance, I probably would not sell any because I mean I'm not that hard up. But if it were dire, I would be willing to give up 3 digits.
Okay. Man, so 45. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's
rolling.
I gotta figure out another way to make income at that point.
Okay, I know. I mean, I get it. I'd be like one every few months, you know. Let's.
Yo.
You might run out, but hey, at least I had a few free months, you know. All right. So let me break it down. You said you've been streaming for 6 years, but that's not the point of your name. So why did you choose 06_Chris?
Oh man, I got so many stories to tell, bro. It really comes down to I am a smoker, right? So I'm a smoker. Clearly, I need to light this joint up again. But there's a strain of marijuana called OG Kush.
Oh.
And people, you know, similar to my name, Chris. So people used to call me OG Chris for, you know, the smoker joint. So from there, though, I was chilling one day and hanging out with a homie. And I used to also live in Las Vegas. I lived in Las Vegas for like 3 years. There's like a whole nother backstory behind that. But I was sitting in my apartment, which was a converted motel, which was crazy. And I was sitting there with my homie and I was like, yeah, you know, when I lived in Seattle, because I used to live in Seattle as well. I was like, when I lived in Seattle, that was like a time in my life when I was really like in tune with like myself. And we were just talking about like existential shit. We were smoking, of course. And I was like, yeah, Seattle's just a dope place. And he was like, yeah, what year was that? I was like, yeah, that was like 06. I was like, yeah, but he was like, and at that point, my homie, he was like my bestie. He was like, yo, that's a dope name, 06 Chris. I was like, yo, that is a dope name. And I kind of at that moment in time, I was like, because it represents to me a point in my life when I was like really uber confident in myself and my expression. Because Seattle is, if anybody's been there, Seattle is, in my opinion, one of the best cities to be in the United States. It's just, it's a great place for self-expression, acceptance. Whatever you do, there's something there for you, and people are very like open to like letting you into their tribe. And I could just truly be myself. So I just felt like, yo, this just represents reminding me that every time I step to any platform under this pseudonym, then I am being the 100% Chris that I am, which is all sides, all angles, whether they be sad, angry, happy, cosplay, anime, nerdy, gamey, techie, musically inclined, experimental, whatever the fuck it is. Like, I just want to present all sides and not be scared to present those sides. So, yeah, OG Kush, OG Chris, 06 Chris. And also, if you know what a 6 looks like, it kind of looks like a capital G.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, man, that's sweet. That's awesome, dude. You know, some people just like smack their keyboard and make a name, dude. And I love to get a real freaking story.
Some people use the Wu-Tang name generator. Shout out Childish Gambino.
Yo, Mr. Frog, I did not know that Oregon recently decriminalized cocaine for medicinal uses.
Yo, wow. I have a homie. So speaking of my music, I'm sorry to take it back there, but I have a homie that he's like my number one collaborator in music. His name is Zach Linko. I just got to shout him out. But together we are Linko 6. It's so dope. But he lives in Portland, and we were just having a conversation like the other day about like how everything, if it's therapeutic, especially if you're like, yo, if it's therapeutic, that everything in Oregon, it's like all legal right now. I was like, yo, so shrooms? Yes. I was like, oh shit. So cocaine? Yes. I was like, what? So it's like really going ham over there. And you know, I kind of sort of believe in that because like people should have free will. But you know, I understand like, you know, addiction.
You know, so when are we gonna be renting our creator house for all of us to go up to Oregon?
Yo, let me know. I'll book a ticket tomorrow.
All right.
Travel's not going now, right?
No, not today. I ain't got no problem with nobody doing it. No, it's not for me.
Yo, that is an awesome idea, my man. Like, that's not far-fetched. One thing that I learned when I was in Seattle is I love the Pacific Northwest in the states in general because there's just so much to do. There's mountains, there's the forest, there's the city, there's the beach, there's everything. But one thing that people do up there is they go to cabins all the time. So I really learned the power of getting a weekend, splitting some dues, and we can get this together. Hold on one second. Had to burp it out, but so so I really, excuse me, really learned the power of like how cheap it is to like rent a cabin for a weekend. So how dope would it be actually? Because it's not actually that much to like say, hey guys, there's like 6 to 10 of us. Can we all bear to be in the same building together for like a weekend while we just vibe and like love each other? Not like that. I'm married, y'all, but you know what I'm saying.
No. I know with some of the list of things you can do now in Oregon, you better be careful who you invite.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, Oregon's got some history.
You're gonna have to screen everybody. Like, let me just make sure that we're gonna vibe here, and I know what's allowed up here now.
Hey, exactly. But something like that'd be dope. I would love to do some stuff like that, just to like get together and keep people on the right track, right? Because this is a unique path that we're on, and it takes a lot. Like we're all at various levels trying to realize this dream, and there are so many things that frustrate us along the way.
You're right.
So to get in the mix and connect with anybody that can share that pain and talk about their experiences and make you feel like you can make it, that's important, especially here because this is ultimate self-expression to me.
Absolutely. So I've got a deep ass question, but first, I'm going to break it down with a name 3. So a name 3 is a timed game, okay? You see this right here and you hear it?
Okay.
When all these end,
okay.
It's 5 seconds. That's how long you got to answer this. So you want to spit it out as fast as you can.
I'm with it.
Hey, man, just between me and you, the timer don't mean that much, okay? All right, so
I'm with it.
Name 3. Everybody in the chat, I want you guys to participate. You're going to name 3 of this topic as fast as you can. So name 3 things in a nightstand. Name 3 things in a nightstand.
On my nightstand right now?
In it.
Oh, a bowl, a lighter, and my earplugs.
Okay, that's great. That's okay, sweet, dude. I can understand that. Mr. Frog said KY, Red Hots, and handcuffs. Why are there?
The Red Hots though. What the Red Hots? Somebody's got a burning bunghole.
I was vibing until I read the Red Hots, man.
Somebody got a burning bunghole.
Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, all right. You got it popping over there at Mr. Frog's house. Can I put the gravy up, Mr. Frog? That was a that's a
oh my god.
That's a meme. His somebody in his household walked by the camera while he was streaming one night, and we were in the middle of an adult conversation, like horrible. We were talking about, I'm pretty sure we were talking about glory shots, man, or something like that. Yeah. And all I hear in the background is, "Hey, Dad, can I put the gravy up?"
Can I put the gravy up?
And it's just become, I literally have it as a sound bite. I can just sit here and spam. Can I put the gravy up?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
if you can do me a favor and just like hit me with that at some point in the stream when I'm not expecting it, that would just make my life.
We'll do it, man. It's a load of gravy, Mr. Frog. All right, so I told you I had a deep question here, okay? And honestly, I love it. So I already know the answer, but I'm going to pretend I don't. Do you have a name for your community, and how did you make that name?
Well, I go to outer space. Yes, I do have a name for my community. We are the Space Cadets. It's all about outer space. My theme is all about space. I believe in what it is, like kind of abstractly what space represents. In the literal term, as in like space away from me, because like I think that our places are, the places that we stream from are sacred, and we need to be, allowed to be ourselves in them. Space, as in like the literal term again, as in I'm in my space, and space on the triple entendre level, as in outer space, the beyond, the unknown. The willingness to like think about what else is out there. My best homie, this dude, I just wish, I'm trying to get him on stream because I'm like, if this dude was a streamer, it'd be so ill. But he's like my Apex #1 homie. Shout out Theo Gray. But I got to, he's always like, people are out here, they're going through their lives, but people forget about the moon. Anybody ever talking about the moon? How it just like attracts all the water? And I'm like, there are like real things happening out there, like celestially, that affect us, right? Like planets, moons, and stars and shit. And I'm glad that as humans that have like inhabited Earth. We're trying to like go inhabit other planets, I guess. So I'm just curious, like what else is out there, and that's what my community is. So in the whole spectrum of what is outer space, what is space in your home, and what does space mean to you, I think that how I bind that all together is by calling them space cadets, because I'm a space cadet. That has to do with my smoking weed, that has to do with my airheadedness, that has to do with my looking at myself in various ways, and that also is like a tribute to outer space, clearly. So all of us today are space cadets, and we are looking for connection. We're floating out in outer space on our own missions, whatever those missions are, and looking for connection with other beings that are on the same level as us. Sometimes we feel like we're alone in this world, and we're streaming, we're sending out our signals. We feel like people don't get those signals, but I'm here to tell you that at the space station, at the mothership, I receive all signals. And we understand that putting them out is just a matter of time. You don't know what is happening on your number one fan's side. You don't know what is happening to them in their life right now. You might be going through your stuff right now, but the perfect person that would love your content is going through life right now. They're like, yo, man, I'm going through life. And maybe next week is the time that they try to reach the space station and they intercept your frequencies. Maybe it's next month, maybe it's next year, but whatever the case is, we're all out here trying to like do that, trying to connect with people that are like-minded. So I just like to be a hub for that. And to me, the space cadet community, the space captains, like it's the whole theme, it goes all around that. So not to talk to death. Hopefully that wasn't a 5-second question.
No, dude, that's as deep as it can get, man. That's amazing. I knew it, and I've seen your whole overlays. I've seen your whole package, and I'm glad to actually know that it goes deeper than just like a fake face. It is actually the core 06 Chris. Like, you believe in it, and you're bringing everybody else. And I love the whole wave signals and catching them, and dude,
yeah, 100%.
Motivation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I really, the metaphor for beings across the galaxy means a lot to me, because all are welcome. All are welcome. It doesn't matter what your background is. I don't care. Like, I've been through many situations where I've spent time with many people of various backgrounds. I love you for literally whoever you are. I've done LSD in my life many times. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very trippy individual. I'm a hippie in every way, shape, and the form. And in one of my trips, I had this experience where I just felt myself as just like a sphere of energy. And I had my homie there with me, and I just felt myself floating through space. I had my eyes closed, and I just felt what it was like to just be pure energy, right? I didn't have any sense of where I was on the couch, any sense of anything. I just felt it. And I was like, yo, this is what it is to be alive. Like, everything we learn in science, everything that we learn of like how we're put together, the molecules, the atoms, is literally just energy. And as we're passing through the atmosphere in space, how we exchange energy with other things that have energy is what determines our existence. And I was like, oh shit, this is my whole shit now. Like, energy, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care what your background. I don't care if you saw a purple dragon yesterday and you think you're on your way to the crazy house. I fucking love you, bro. Because I don't know what's going through your head. I don't know what you see through your eyes. So that's where my whole thing is.
Let's get it, dude. I love it. All right. So we're going to do another mind crusher, man. We're going to break your brain. We're going to break everybody's brain, okay?
All right, let's go.
So be right back. So let's say you believe in reincarnation. Let's go ahead and start with that, okay? Let's just say, even if you don't, let's say you do. Would you rather be reincarnated as a mountain, a lava lamp, or a birthday cake?
A mountain.
A mountain?
Yeah, a mountain.
Okay. Why a mountain?
Just so I can experience things in a long term.
Oh.
To gain perspective.
Man, you're deep, dude. You're so deep, man. You can't cut us. It's Chris. He's so deep. It's gonna go right through him, man.
Yo, smoke mad weed, yo.
So I was thinking like birthday cake. At least you know, be some spicy ass birthday cake and tear it up one more time on the way out.
Yo, here's what I thought about for 1 second. I'm gonna tell you my mind. I thought about 1 second, like, what are the juiciest lips possible, like Cardi B's lips blowing out a birthday cake, that would be a very nice sensation. But it would be very quick-lived. Because she's probably like, you're done. I'm like, damn, okay, that's it. Life's over. Where's the next reincarnation?
Oh, man, quit talking about real life. We were talking about a birthday cake. Hold on. Man, okay, a mountain. I got you there. I got you. All right. So in streaming, you've been doing it for 6 years. So
yeah,
I know Periscope growth was going to be different than Twitch growth. So I'm not really necessarily wanting to talk about how the algorithms work.
Yeah.
But if you could go back to the start of your streaming, everything, what is something you would tell yourself then about now? Like, to help yourself out. What is a tip you would give yourself?
Oh my God.
This isn't to other people. This is to you.
Ooh.
What would 06 Chris say to little 06?
Yo, get a PC, bro. Get a PC. Stop trying to do it on a Mac, first of all. Oh my God. Yo, I'm trying, here's why this is number one to me. Because like I said, I'm not a gamer on like a PC. Like, I own PlayStation. So I'm a gamer. Like, I've always owned a console my entire life. Like, since Mario and Duck Hunt were the only games on Nintendo. Okay. So I've always had one of those joints, but I've never been like a PC player. Mad respect, but I've just never been one of those. So I never felt compelled to get a PC. And I have this Mac. I'm like, yo, it's beautiful. 27-inch iMac is great. Macs are supposed to be like the bomb diggy. They can fucking do everything. And like, I pay so much money for it. And I got into streaming, and then like, yo, so many degrading, like, ego shots of downed streams because the computer is just not meant for that. It's just not meant for that. And I did that for years. I like had streams where I tried so many things for years, and it just didn't work. And this gets to another point, which is like the real point. But I just got a PC like 2 months ago, and it freed my life. Like, now I don't have to worry about planning for stuff. But for years, the real point of what led me to is that I used to be in this mode of planning out my shows. Like, I would take a week to plan out a day stream. Like, okay, I gotta have this person call in. I gotta like do this overlays. I'm a graphic designer as well, so I was like doing stuff, working all the time, just like trying to build this presentation. And then it wouldn't work out. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking going crazy here. I'm trying to do everything I can. The stream is jittery, is lagging, is not doing anything. This is fucking crazy. So it just forced me to keep downgrading my stream with the components that I added. So I would have like all this flashiness. I had a green screen. Things were flying around. It was like fucking, it was dope as fuck back in the day. It was dope as fuck. But it was too much for what I had. So it forced me to simplify what I was doing. And it got me more confident in like, okay, cool. I don't want to drop my stream today, man. Like, I don't want to, okay, I really want to do this green screen, but the Mac can't handle it. Let me just turn the camera on and just do a bare bones like camera and just me. And those ones would crush it. Even to my like 2-3 stream audience, like they would love those shows more than like me trying to do so much. So first lesson, get a motherfucking PC. Just do it. Mine costs like $600. It's not like anything. I'm not like a PC player, so I wasn't worried about like it being good enough to keep up with Apex at 120 hertz. I was just like, yo, I just want to stream, man. Like, I'm so tired of this. So it got me to speed. And then number 2, have confidence in yourself. You don't need the flash and the glimmer. You just need to show up. Like, you just need to show up. Number 1, just show up and get yourself confident in like being in front of the camera, whether people are there or not. Because like when people do show up, you're gonna look like a fucking pro, bro. Like, yo, and people are not gonna like, you don't have to tell them you've been doing it for like 6-10 years, but that's real time in the dojo. That's like being on, you know what I'm saying? People are like, yo, the Cobra Kai poster, but people don't know that like Johnny Law's been in the dojo for like fucking 30 years, man. Like, yo, you haven't seen him in the streets, but like these people have been like practicing for a while. So and practicing and going through the lumps, going through the technical difficulties, like people streaming to 0 people for like hours. It's like, damn, will I ever make it? So number 1, get a PC. Number 2, believe in yourself. You don't need the glitz and glamour. Number 3, keep going.
Man.
Number four,
okay.
Do social media. That's it. Number 4, do social media.
So these turned into tips for new streamers, big time.
Oh, come on, man.
But you would give the same tips to yourself back in the day.
Yeah, this is what led me down this path. What y'all see me doing in TikTok is me. I'm talking to myself. I'm not talking to y'all. and that's my my stance on social media in general is if you try to play to other people, it's going to fuck you up. So like your best bet is to like do stuff that you like for yourself and remind yourself of things. So my stuff is positive because I'm trying to give myself affirmations and reminders of like my creativity, of like, yo, Chris, you can do it. When I'm telling y'all you can do it, I'm telling myself I can do it. I'm like,
absolutely.
And I go back in my TikToks, I'm like, yo, motherfucker, that was dope.
Yeah, and
that
you
was dope as fuck. And you really let go. You really put yourself out there, and it got well received. Keep putting yourself out there, and those are the confidence boosters. Like that helps me in my therapy.
Absolutely, I get that, man. And you don't just make TikToks that are like streamer tips and stuff. You make real content that's you and your everything, your vision. You know.
No, thank you so much. That means a lot. I try to keep it like all parts. I've been to people's streams that are like tips and stuff. I don't want to be a stream that people come in to ask for tips, but I do. Because why shouldn't I be there to help you? Like, if I can do it, why I should be a resource. Like, so
right.
I lean into it.
Right. No, I mean, I get that. I help people out. I understand helping people. But so I believe that follows need to be earned. Don't give me a follow just because someone said go follow me. You come here. If you like what I do, follow me. Yep. And I got to say, man, I follow the same thing on TikTok. I found you. I did not follow you immediately. I hit like. I said, I want to see what else this guy's got. I want to see what else this guy's got. I commented on something. I went through. I don't do that whole going to every video and liking every video, man. I go through like, honestly, I got 3 videos in. And I said, all right, follow. This guy earned a follow. Because you make good content. I don't follow a single dude that makes, or lady that just makes streamer tips. No.
Yeah.
I want to know what you do. Like you asked me in one of your TikToks. Well, you asked everybody, but I took it personal. You asked everybody, hey, streamers that don't play games, what all do you do? Because you were kind of like getting yourself out there by asking a question. Dude, I loved it. I was down. That was it.
Thank you for that was a vision because I'm telling you, I'm putting myself. I'm tearing up right now. You can't see under the goggles, but that is exactly what I'm aiming for. Is TikTok to me is like such a beautiful experience and like my experience of a content creator. And I make money, like my 9 to 5 is making content for other people. So like I'm in this shit. And this is just such a great opportunity to reach so many people that Absolutely. Is not like YouTube. It's not like you have to like do a week's worth of polished videos that like are on. It's like so different. And you have so many opportunities. Like you can really just dance and get followers. You can really just do tips and get followers. You can really do this. But with mine, I just like to make stuff that I'm proud of, and I extend that in all my art. I see it as like another form of myself, and I get caught up a lot in my presentation because I have high standards for myself. So if I go back and I see myself doing some like dumb shit, I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna delete it immediately, and I'm like, okay, what is the purpose this is serving? Is it number 1, drawing people to my Twitch, which is the reason I'm on TikTok? Number 2, is it helping somebody in some kind of way? Those are my 2 standards.
Absolutely.
Is it if I'm rapping about something that's empowerment? You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking about loving yourself. If I'm dancing, I'm dancing, telling you to like believe in yourself because I need to hear those messages too.
I feel it, and I just got to say that recent. I did not see it from a streamer first, but that whole snapshot camera moving around, I saw that TikTok you made, and I was like, man, he's like, I just love it. I love it, dude. I need to make more of those. You know that app that came around that's Hover, that Hover app. People are like, go to Hover, dude. I can't stand it. I can't stand it because it's nothing. Maybe. No, I don't have anywhere to give advice because I only have 2 videos on it. But let me tell you why I don't like it. It's only gaming clips.
Oh, see, I'm with you, bro. Like, this is, I look at that as well. And, you know, I just had somebody that said like, yo, you should be on Hover. And I was like, I don't know if my content, it just doesn't seem like it's, and they're like, yo, you would crush it. I'm like, I don't know. But that's one more time. That's like the self-confidence, right? I
think that Hover has not seen content like what you make. And I mean, I can par off content like what I make. I don't think it has enough because here's the first thing. When you make a TikTok video and you format it, you make it this, you make it look good, you make it pop. I've seen it. Hover is built around putting a video in the middle of the screen, half the screen this big, and putting some words, and that's all. And everyone does it, and it's just gaming clips. When I look at somebody's TikTok that's gaming clips, it's got a little bit of likes, a little bit of follows, a little bit. Because gamers, I don't know what it is, but unless you're teaching me something about a game, I'm not watching you in the first place as a streamer because you're playing a game. I'm watching you for you.
I'm trying to tell people.
I'm watching you because you talk good stuff or because you like the same things as me. You know, I'll stop in the middle of a stream and have a talk with somebody. I mean, absolutely.
So important, bro. It's so important.
So Hover, maybe you got a chance to grab in and be the only one doing it. But at the same time, like, I only got so much time, so it's not for me. TikTok is where I'm at.
It's like I already am feeling my biggest. Here's my nemesis. Like my nemesis, my Goliath is YouTube, because I'm the same Chris that I've been my entire life. I still have, I learned in like high school that like people are gonna fucking hate you, so who cares? So like you can live a long existence of like trying to like live up to people's standards, or you can like keep it pushing. So that's the life I live, and I've had that confidence. Very luckily, I know not everybody does. So I'm just like, I see this beast, and I see the people that I look up to. I see them teaching me so many things, and I see their videos are so polished. I see this like, and it's like this thing. I've been like, yo, if I would have started with my same energy like 10 years ago, I'd be like a giant out here. But like I said, we all go through these same things. And me on my like I said, my YouTube now, I'm trying to build that kind of stuff up, and just give the same persona, because I know that if I just believe in that, I can push it and it'll work, because I'm trying to teach. I'm really trying to be helpful out here. But like I said, that's the stuff I try to reveal about myself, because in some kind of way, shape, or form, we all go through that. Especially as streamers, we don't have confidence in ourselves, or how we look, how we sound. Is our shit laggy? But there's so much stuff there's so many reasons why people are there to see you that don't play into what you think about yourself. So the fact that you're there at the arcade is fucking huge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're at the arcade. I love you, because I love the arcade. The arcade is Twitch in this metaphor.
Yeah, no, absolutely, you know absolutely. So let's dive into a little bit more Chris real quick, man. Okay.
All right, let's go.
The family. How does your streaming brandish to the family? Like, how did they approve of it? How was that conversation, that topic, that time?
Yeah, for me, I'm an artist, right? So like I said, I get paid for art in various ways. I've been paid for my music. I've been paid for my illustrations. My 9 to 5 is my digital art and composition. I'm a video editor. Motion graphics designer. I do it all, right? So I'm very comfortable with like the art space, and needing time for ideas to develop and things to do. So on some real shit, I just came in my relationship right now with my wife. I came to the table, absolutely, and I was like, yo, I need this. This is my therapy, 100%. This is something that is greater than me. I just feel compelled, like 100% compelled to like come to this microphone, and this is it. I'm a rapper. I try to do these things. I have artistry. I don't see myself as a person that's trying to make it, but I have something to say. And if I can be in my house doing this, I really want to cultivate this. This is really important. This is really important. Hey, this is really important. And that was more than one conversation. That was like years of conversations. And now my wife, you know what I'm saying, she's up in here, you know what I'm saying, let me play. I got to make sure that I get this right, you know what I'm saying? No, that's not it. That's not it. Don't believe me, just watch. That's her sound, you know what I'm saying? She's out here. She's part of the nation as well. And it's real for the support. And she sees where the growth is going. And when I get partner out of this bitch, like, it's really going to be real. So like, she sees the dedication, and that's what makes it real. It's the stance and belief in myself, the no moving because I need this for me. I need this for me. Yo, if you can give me 2-3 hours a couple times a week, I will do fucking anything for you. And that's how we rock. Right.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. We had a question come in from the audience here. Ragin BT. Hey. Ragin said, what was the hardest thing about streaming for you?
Hey, thanks for the question, Ragin. The hardest thing for streaming for me has always been my ego. my ego has always been the hardest thing to get over because I have visions of grandeur. I have visions of grandeur about like what I want to present, what I want to be, and everything that I put out. Like I can't even put myself out there until like even my streams now, I have a ticker on the bottom that it has the date. The only thing that changes on the ticker is the date. And every other message on the ticker is the same. Peace, love, elevation. My name is 06. Here's how you pronounce it. It has all this stuff. But people don't know on this ticker, you can't even see it because the stream avatars are covering it. But this ticker has to be there because I can't start without it. It has to be updated just in case people see it, right? And that's my ego playing into being a perfectionist, which stops me from just presenting myself as my true self. And some of my most favorite streamers that I watch are people that literally turn on the camera and they are getting ready for the stream while you're watching them get ready. They turn it on and they're like, okay, guys, who? I'm like putting my shoes on. I'm like, oh, damn, I'm really watching this right now. I'm really watching this guy. I'm really watching this guy like put his socks and shoes on. What is he going to say? What is he going to say? And then, of course, he doesn't say anything. And I'm like, damn, he got me. And I've subbed. I'm like, damn. So I'm trying to like become more comfortable with myself. So the hardest thing has been for me becoming comfortable enough to just be motherfucking on time and just show up and not think that I need X, Y, and Z in order to have a proper presentation.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's me, bro. That's me, bro. Hold on, Rajan. You saying that I feel that. I feel that. Well, I made all my stuff on a rainy day, and then I don't need to change it. But I've changed the entire time. Rajan's been here for 11 months.
Hey, well, Rajan, I appreciate the energy.
And this man has watched me change my entire scenes. And I just got to what you consider the perfectionist.
That's me.
I just got to what you consider that. I have all these nodes and stuff, so I completely feel your little ticker at the bottom where you're having to change that. It's the dumb stuff, like to everyone else.
I find so many excuses. It's like I need it. It just makes me like think about it if it's not there.
Exactly, I get that.
Meanwhile, people are like, "Oh, what ticker? I never saw it in the first place." I'm like, damn.
So, talking about streaming here, what is the coolest thing to ever happen during your live stream? Don't matter the platform, but
no, the coolest thing to ever happen to me was my first raid.
Oh,
my first raid, 100%. Like in my whole streaming career, Periscope is really fun because on Periscope, the features that give you interaction with your viewers on Periscope are all like hearts fluttering on the side. So like on the side of Periscope, there's a little heart monitor. You can literally tap it infinity times. And like if somebody likes what you're doing, all I see as a streamer is like literally hearts fluttering. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm killing it right now. Okay, awesome. But so on damn, what were we talking about? What was the question?
The coolest thing that ever happened, and you said
yes,
it was
exactly. So that part of getting the love of appreciation of what you're doing is like very nice. But a raid is different. A raid is different when like you're just chilling, doing your thing, and like you don't expect it, right? The people are there, they're showing you love. That's one thing. But then when people invade you, it's an invasion. I love it. So I think that's a unique opportunity. And for my first raid that ever happened, it was a person that I didn't know. There was no reason for him to raid me that I knew about. I think that he found me from TikTok. I don't know. But it was one of my days that I was actually in the music category, actually rapping. Sometimes I'm doing a lot more talking.
Wow.
But there was one of the days I was doing a lot more rapping, and I got raided. It was Carolanka. Carolanka's a dope rapper from Toronto. I fucking love this. I love this guy. So he came in there with a raid of 8, and I was like, oh shit. And I wasn't not used to that kind of crowd, but it just gave me such an energy injection. I was like, oh shit. And I didn't even acknowledge the raid. I was just like, oh shit, it's coming in. But then I just freestyled and killed it. And then like they were like, oh my God, bro, what is happening right now? This guy's like freestyling, it's going crazy. And I use people's names, I do all kinds of stuff. And it was just a moment to myself where I was like, yo, this is a dope feeling to do something that people want to invite others to, just to see what you're doing, to give you that chance, to give you that shine, that opportunity. And then to be in that moment to be able to capture it and transform it. And I felt that for that moment. Like all my raids have not been like that. Sometimes I'm like, oh, no, hey, what's up? But that one in particular, for my first one, it just went perfectly, and that was like my best moment ever.
Absolutely, dude. Man, that's awesome. And it was somebody that was a rapper, dude.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
even better.
So to me, and I've learned since then that Kirilanka is he comes to Twitch like I did. He comes from the music side, so he's not like since I've come to Twitch, I'm like I said, I'm a gamer also, so I'm ingrained in it. I go to Twitch every day. I'm watching people play Call of Duty, and I don't even play Call of Duty, so like I'm in it. So it's but he's like I was before. He's like in the music space, and there's no need for everybody to be in everybody's spaces. But I love being somebody that's like, okay, cool, I can attract that kind of vibe because I'm here musically. I like that, to present that part of myself. And he gave me a chance. He's a real rapper that I respect, and I think that he is so much better than me. And he tells me like, yo, bro, you're killing it. I'm like, that makes me cry. I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing something out here. It's working. It's working.
That's awesome.
So that was just a very special moment that sparked a great friendship. And who knows where it's going to go for either one of us, but I know that it's just, I really appreciate that.
That's awesome, man. You're the second freestyle capable guy that I've had on this stream. And honestly, I think in the multiverse, in the Space Cadet program, I want to put you guys into a freestyle rap battle, man. I love your energy, and man, it's been a while. This guy does it too, but honestly, I think you got him beat. I think you got him beat all day long, but dude,
no, you're already like setting the stage.
No, no bias here. No bias here. I'm just saying. I'd only heard some of his songs. You might have seen him somewhere. I'm not gonna plug him right now, man. It's dude. But honestly, I love that part and the fact that there's music everywhere.
Wait, what's the name though, bro? What's the name?
You seen it probably on TikTok. It's Bowflex. BOHFLEX.
It's all good. I mean, it's all good.
Yeah, it's Bobby West. It's Bowflex.
I give energy to anybody that is producing out here. So like the reason that when we say their name, that gives energy to their cause. At least one person out here knows who they are. So let's give that up for them.
Yeah, he doesn't focus his streams around it, but he has tracks and he has done it before. I got this man twerking before. He's actually in my opening. Dude, the first thing that ever made me, and I hate to pull this, but we brought up his name. The first thing that ever made me realize how good this kind of community is. I took this bottle of Jameson, okay? I was live, watching his live. I didn't know he had my live open. I put my face next to his live, and I'm like, I'm pouring him drink. He was talking about, I need some drink, who's got me? And I literally do this, and he goes, oh, Wild's got me, and holds his cup up through 2 streams. And I fill him up, dude. Yes,
amazing, bro.
Yes.
Are you fucking serious?
We did. There's a clip about it, so it's in my opening video, and
super goosebumps.
He's literally
super goosebumps.
We literally had a twerk off right after between 2 streams.
Oh my God, man!
Not even together.
You know that was happening. You can't. That's what I love about this shit, man. Like you can't plan this stuff. Like live television, y'all. Live broadcasting, y'all. Absolutely. Like there's nothing like getting to know people like in those moments where like the innovation at its finest. You know, we all fall, but like, these moments of greatness are fucking amazing. And
you're talking about getting rated from this rapper that you looked up to. That's amazing, man.
I mean, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And today in just the stream that I did before this just to promote, I mean, I got rated a couple of times. I mean, raids these days are like very common. You know, I'm very blessed.
I was there.
Very blessed and fortunate for this. Like I do not take it for granted. And I talk a lot of game, and I try to like spit a lot of things because I want people to receive some energy, but it's never forgotten. It's never like unappreciated. Like I buy the art. I do it because I want to make sure that I never fucking forget, man. Like it's just so real to me. Anybody that helps me in this journey, because I know what it's like to be like I just know. Like I know.
So dude, you're so motivational, man. Whether you speak, whether you put it into words, lyrics, no matter what it is, your actions alone are motivational. There's uplifting. You were talking to me earlier, and I'm gonna put your business out there real quick. You said that you do the streams to uplift yourself also, like you said with your TikToks. You do it for yourself, and everybody else is like a side effect. So let me ask you. So let me ask you something here, man. If you, and I love people like you, man. I love it. I love the energy you have. So I feel like I have to ask this question. I feel like I have to ask this question to you. If you
do, I love myself. Yeah. daily.
You have to. You have to. If you could put a billboard in every single city in the world, actually, you know, space cadets in the universe, in the ultraverse, everything. If you could put a billboard everywhere and anywhere with a few words on it or a picture, what would you do? It doesn't cost you a dime. You could put a billboard at every single intersection of every highway, the mud holes, no matter where you are in the world.
I already know.
What would it be?
3 words. 3 words and like a comma. It's like a 3 words and a comma. Please, comma, love yourself.
Please love yourself.
Please love yourself. I think that can lead to so many things if people internalize that, if they see it on a daily basis, if they remember that they are powerful people with all kinds of dreams and aspirations and all kinds of unearthed potential that just needs to be motivated, and you're looking for a catalyst. That's what we're all looking for, is just we're all nuclear bomb explosions waiting for a catalyst, whether that is somebody pushing the red button or the chemicals mixed at the right time, or you just start doing TikToks and taking it seriously and actually helping people instead of worrying about how the fuck you look on your stream. So those things work out for us. And once I started learning myself, loving myself, I just realized so much power in what I can do. So anything that I do becomes valid. Anything that I have to say on TikTok becomes valid because I'm spreading positivity. So it doesn't matter if I'm dancing. I got a good message. It doesn't matter if I'm like staring at the swing. I got a good message. It doesn't matter if I'm like doing this. Like, my message is pure. So to me, if you are on the elevation, you find a way to love yourself. You know, and it's a hard road because we all have trauma and things that have spoken to us that tell us that we are not worthy, but we are. You are fucking worthy. Like, you are worthy. You know what I'm saying? So you can find that elevation. It just takes work to work through that stuff because we are brainwashed. And once you work through it, it's a beautiful place.
That is it, baby. That is it. This man, guys, look, I told you guys, this guy's going to be good. Motivational, spiritual, happy, spacical. I didn't even know a word, but it's him. I love it, man. I love it. You know what? If I could change anything about you, I wouldn't change nothing. You're amazing.
Thank you very much, bro.
And I see the stars.
Thank you so much.
I see the stars. They're not painted on the wall, man. I hope you can get everywhere you want to get. So
I appreciate that, and the places that I want to get. I just got to back this up, right? Like I really believe in when you are on that deathbed, and not to bring it to that level, but when you're at your final place, right? Like, and you look back at your life. Not to say you need to be proud because you like helped save world hunger, but like, are you just proud of what you did? Are you proud of what you did? Are you proud of what you like did for your loved ones, for yourself? Did you really did you really give your all? Did you like do everything that you could to try and achieve that goal of being in the NBA? Or did you let somebody tell you that you can't dribble? Or did you like go and practice? So I just like to spread all that stuff, and I'm just, like I said, very fortunate to have a platform and the ability to do that. And as long as I'm alive, I will feel like I've reached my goal as long as I'm able to do that. If I got X'd out right now, my goal is reached because people have been inspired, people have been reminded of the greatness, and people have been given a little energy to move on. That's all I can ask.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, Chris, man, we're getting to the end here. So is there any... dang. Oh, man, I got to pour another one.
So another one.
So is there any upcoming... Yeah, let me... You didn't even give me a chance. Hold up.
I know that was kind of foul. My bad.
You know, we're going to
go thirsty.
We're going to do another hot Jamie. Look, guys, this is the kind of energy he has. He's thirsty. He couldn't pull out no drink. He's got to pour a shot. I'm getting a hot Jamie ready, man.
Yeah, get your hot Jamie. Take your time. Take your time with it. When I hit last year, probably about like October time, I decided, I was like, I'm a grown man with it. I'm only doing these shots because I don't want to like pull out the martini shaker. But I was like, I need to start being a grown man with my drinks. And I do bourbon cocktails really on the regularly. So it takes me like time to make my drinks, and I really appreciate them. So, but this is just to make sure I don't miss the opportunity with the homie.
Appreciate it, man. Cheers, dude.
Cheers up. Cheers up. Thank you so much. Not for the interview, but for what you do and being a streamer, and for also just helping other people to get their voices and their vibes out. Thank you so much.
So
you didn't have to do this.
So I like to break into this since you got some of the what we call adult water over here. That's what we call all forms of alcohol. Liquid. So do you have a specialty drink that's your specialty drink?
Yes.
What is that?
I do. It's the Man of War. The Man of War. The Man of War is my drink. Is what I drink. I love that drink. Like So like I said, I turned like October, so I was like, I need to get real with my drinks, and I like to drink whiskey. I like to drink whiskey, and I like to drink tequila. But it's crazy, right? So
yeah.
I like to drink whiskey, and I was like, let me find a nice cocktail, and I was like looking on the web and doing all this stuff. My wife is a mixologist in a former life and in various parts of this past life, you know what I'm saying? So wow. She's all about the cocktails. We have like mixers, we have everything, we have all the tools. So I'm like, you know what, let me just like put some energy into this. Let me look up what's up. So I went online, I found this drink called the Man of War, and the look of it, it's got like this nice gradient from like red to yellow fade, and it's got cherries on top. I was like, ooh. And the way it described it, it was like, yo, this is Don Draper's drink. I was like, oh, I fuck with that. So what it is that the next question? I'm just gonna talk.
Dude, I want to know. You talk about it. I want to know what it is.
So a Man of War is here's how I do mine. 2 shots of bourbon with 1 shot of vermouth, 1 shot of triple sec, 1 shot of lemon juice. You put that in your shaker with a ton of ice. A ton of ice. For extra effect, I use I might put like an extra like little floral liqueur in it, but that's not required for a Man of War. So you put it in your shaker with like tons of ice, you shake it for like 20 seconds. I mean, your hand's gonna be freezing. You shake it up, and then in a glass that already has crushed ice, you pour the drink in. It's nice and chilled, so it won't melt the ice. And then on top of that, you take, in my version, 3 maraschino cherries, ploop, ploop, ploop on top. Then you take 3 spoonfuls. 3 plus 3 is 6. Get it right, guys.
Yeah.
So you take 3 spoonfuls of the juice, and then you swirl it around. 1, 2, swirl it. 3, swirl it. And that just like gets you set right. Like you really put time and energy into this drink, and it's so fucking delicious. It is great. I'm 6'2", 230 pounds. I'm built like a football player. I drink one of these and I'm like bearing my soul. And one day I thought about it, I was like, yo, it's got like 8 shots in it, bro. I was like, okay. But it's tasty. You don't even realize it. You feel like you're on your own. I feel like I'm on my grown man shit.
I said it a long time ago. We joke. I don't know why it was ever made, but we make these jokes about girly drinks. They will knock some of the biggest men on their ass.
A martini, a straight up martini, a cosmopolitan you'll be in the next day like, what happened?
and you wondering why they buy one and don't buy another one.
I'm telling you, if you're on that PBR life, you're like, oh man, I don't have money. I just need like 10 PBRs, man. If you have $20 for PBR, just buy 2 cocktails.
You're done. You're done.
You'll be good to go. So
I got a drink for you, man. I'm gonna challenge you to try.
Okay, no, hold on. I'm gonna check the VOD so I can make sure I get the recipe.
But here's the thing. It's if you don't like Fireball, you don't have to try this. Okay, but it's not. So check this out. It's only 2 ingredients.
Fireball, a little cinnamon.
2 ingredients plus ice. Okay. It is called the Wildfire. I made it. It may be out there on the internet, but I don't care. Here, it's called the Wildfire with a Y, not an I. Okay.
Yep.
You need some Sprite and a glass of ice. Fresh Sprite.
Okay.
Fresh
Good
Sprite.
Good start. I
You
like
gotta
Sprite.
go. You like Sprite? Oh, you're gonna love this.
Good start.
So first off, I had never drunk Sprite until I met my fiance a year ago. I hated Sprite.
Whoa.
Yeah, I gotta say it.
Never taken one sip of one Sprite before like last
I had tried
year?
it. but I didn't like it. I would not drink Sprite. It was not my drink.
You wouldn't like go to 7-Eleven to like get a Sprite to be refreshed.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
But she was addicted to it, okay? Addicted to Sprite. Like, as bad as you could be. So I was like, okay, well let me try to make it something I can drink. We got a 2-liter in the house. She doesn't live here. She lives at her house, so she comes over. I'm like, I've got a 2-liter. It's gonna go flat, dude. Like, what am I gonna do with this thing? I don't want to waste the money. So I'll pour a glass of Sprite on ice. Let me tell you, put a shot of Fireball in that. It changes the entire game. 1 shot of Fireball, 2 if you're feeling frisky. It's called a Wildfire. Sprite and Fireball is amazing. I have not met nobody that does not like it, except for the people who are like disgusted by Fireball. Man, and they'll still frisky. Be like, it's okay.
I'm kind of feeling frisky. That kind of feels like up my alley.
Fireball and Sprite. And the good thing about it, if you do 1 shot, it's your whole stream sipper, bro. It's not your shots. It's just your drink.
So you're telling me, as a 200-pound man out here, 1 Sprite with 1 shot of Fireball.
No, it's not getting you turned. No, it's not getting you turned over. I'm saying it's the drink that won't. I'm saying it's the drink that won't get you turned over. You just drink it.
It's a nice sipper.
Yeah, it's a sipper, and you can have multiple. I do 2 shots now. I put 2 shots of the Fireball in there because I love the Fireball taste. I mean, I run out pretty quick. And so the Sprite and Fireball together, it just changes the game, man. You ain't got that burn of the Fireball, but it just, it's good.
No, I'm with that 100%. And I'm with that 100%. I like Fireball and I like Sprite and I like sipping drinks. That's to take it back to the earlier question. Lesson number 5 from our former self is don't get wasted on stream. It's good to keep it nice and even, but you don't need to get wasted.
Right. I've definitely gotten a little twisted before in here, but not yet. Take this in there. I'll give you one in a minute. I don't like to go deep and get off the charts with it. Other night,
yeah, I'm telling you,
I had about 4 of the twisted teas, and we were popping off. We were popping off. So, dude, I've got one more thing for you, man.
Yeah, what's up?
And it pulls us down. This is the last question I got you, but I feel like you learned from this.
My relationship with my father.
No, but if you want to talk about him, I mean, don't let me say it. No. So real man, I want to go back to this because I don't know if this happened yesterday. I don't know if this happened 6 years ago. This might have happened when little 06 was 7 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't do the 6, man. I had to.
So it's all good. It's all good.
What is your biggest failure you've ever had? And what do you think you took away and learned from that? This is life. It doesn't have to be about streaming, but it's life.
No, it's all good. My biggest failure was it's going to be a funny one, but it really taught me a lot. So I went to here's a little more backstory about me. I went to school at the United States Naval Academy.
Wow.
Graduated flying colors, you know what I'm saying? That led me to a life in the military, naval officer, doing the thing, right? So I graduated class of 2003, you know what I'm saying? I3 out here. So when I was in the Naval Academy as a freshman, one of the things they make you do, in the Navy, of course, you should probably learn how to swim. I did not know how to swim when I went into the Navy. So I was there. I didn't know I'd be challenged with that. But each year that you're there, it's a different kind of school, y'all. So each year that you're there, you have to take physical education classes. And in these classes, you have tests. And one of the tests from year to year is doing a swim test. And the swim test advances every single year. Now, your freshman year, or is it sophomore year? One of those years, freshman or sophomore year. I'm pretty sure it's freshman. You are expected to, in order to go to sophomore year, and along with getting good grades and passing your classes and doing your military shit, you have to jump from a 10-meter platform into a pool that's 30 feet. So you have to jump from a 10-meter pool into a 10-meter. You have to jump from a 10-meter high dive into a 10-meter pool. And this sets the stage for all kinds of things you're going to do later in the swim life. But at the time, I was a freshman in college at the Naval Academy, and I didn't want to be a sucker bitch. So I went up to the high dive knowing that I didn't know how to swim. And I got to the high dive that said, Cole, go. That's my, I'm saying, y'all know my name. They're like, Cole, jump off the thing. And I was like, okay, cool. Jumped off, and I didn't know how to swim. I jumped in the pool, and that was a fail because like I started like drowning. So like I was like going for life. And another freshman jumped in to save me. And I always think about like what the instructors were thinking at that point. Like, okay, here comes, and I'm not trying to get racist with it, but I was like, yo, here goes another like black dude that doesn't know how to swim. Needs to get, who even knows, right? There's all kinds of things that go through your mind, along with the embarrassment, right? Along with like, who knows who's going to get this story. And I had a class of like 2000, and for sure the story got around, right? And that was a fail. And in my whole journey through going through the Naval Academy, I had problems with swimming until my junior year. The ultimate test of your swimming before you go to become a senior and actually graduate and become an officer in the Navy, you have this test called the 40-year swim. This is the last story, y'all. So in the 40-year swim, you have to swim for 40 minutes in a pool that is 1,000 meters. So and in that time, in 40 minutes, you have to complete at least 10 laps. But in that 40 minutes, you cannot stop swimming. So you could do 10 laps, but you still have to keep swimming. So I would do this test, and you have to do it your junior year. I did this test like 7 times, y'all, and I kept failing. I would do like 9 laps, 8 laps, 9.5 laps. And like, this is dependent on your graduation from like a school that you put like so much of your fucking crazy life into. Wow. And I went to a probation board over the summer from my junior year to my senior year. And because in the Naval Academy, your physical abilities rank in the same as your academics. They're like, okay, you're going on academic probation. You're in front of the board. I was on the board in front of admirals of the Navy. They're like, okay, Midshipman Cole, why should we keep you in the Navy? Why should we give you this? Like, why? And I was like, sir, I don't fucking know. But I was like, yo, I can do it. They're like, okay, let me tell you something. If you don't pass the swim test before the end of the summer, don't come back. I was like, okay. This is after like going through all kinds of shit of like having to be a freshman and have to like work your way up. It's like a military academy, y'all. It's real. So like I was like, damn, after all that, you're gonna dump me for the swim test after I like killed a mile by like, yo, I can do everything else. This is like body composition. And I was like, okay. So that summer I swam my ass off. I had help, I had friends, and they helped me pass the test. So long fucking story short, I graduated from the school. They allowed me to go. Like I did it. I did like 12 laps instead of 10. And I was swimming my heart out. So that was like the most major fail of my life. Literally, I jumped off a platform knowing I couldn't swim, embarrassed myself in front of my entire class of the Naval Academy, one of the most prestigious schools of life. And people knew me for that my entire 4 years. But you know what? When I passed that test going into senior year, I had my entire class cheering for me.
Dude, that is amazing.
I got out of the pool crying. I didn't know the outcome. And when I came out of the pool, it was summertime. I had a few people because people were on summer break. So the people that were there, they were like, oh my God, Chris, oh my God. And I just came out of the pool. I saw people cheering. And the coach that was timing me was like, yo, welcome to senior year. You did 12 laps. I was like, what? I broke down. I was like, oh my God. And that just taught me literally that like I could be in a life and death situation. And then number one, my homies got me because one of my classmates saved me. Not even the teacher, one of my classmates saved me. So I was like, yo, my homies got me. And then number two, yo, if I work my ass off, I spent my summer from junior year to senior year swimming every day. I'm crying right now. I spent my whole summer. I was like, yo, I got to do this. And I worked it out. So to me in my life, that sets the stage for like literally everything I've ever wanted means that I just have to work for it. And people got my back. If I work for it, people got my back. That's it. So that was the most major fail of my life that led to like the most elevation of my life. And that was like, yo, almost 20 years ago.
Wow, dude.
That's it.
Jesus, dude. Number one, for myself, my family, and as much as the Wild Squad as I can say this for, thank you for your service. Thank you for that, going to that school and everything, man. It takes a lot, and that story is amazing.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you so much. I've been I never like to talk about the Navy. My wife loves to hear like tales, but I'm like, I just don't like that. It's not like it was a bad part of my past, but I just have done so much more than when I was at brainwashing camp. No, I'm not talking bad about it. It's a very awesome school, but I just love myself after my being in the government system. You know
I get it. I get that, dude. I get that. Man, but either way, that is amazing. And so you learned that a failure that at anything this 20 years later, you learned that a failure that big to you, it internally you can overcome. A physical, 100%. Mental, you can overcome that. And dude, that breaks down every wall on the way where? To the stars.
I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why I tell people, like, I don't like however hard your life is. And like, I've been everything, bro. I've been homeless in Las Vegas. Like, it's real, in the desert in the summertime. So like, I've worked my way motherfucking up. If you think your life is hard, I'm not trying to compare it, but you can work it up. Like, anytime that you think that you can't, just think about the times that you have, right? Like, we've all been through ups and downs. We've all worked out of shitty situations. Like, just channel that energy. Remember that you can do it.
Absolutely, man. Sorry, I was muted, and I don't have a cool soundboard, so I got to get over there to click it.
You gotta let it breathe. Sometimes you gotta let it breathe.
dude, it's amazing having you on here with these stories, man. You know, everybody can answer some questions, but having physical life stories. By the way, 06 Chris, man, let me be honest with you, dude. I thought you're like 22 years old.
No, man, I'm 40 years old, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here like I was born in August 23rd, 1980.
80. God, stop, dude. I'm serious, dude. I see you all the time, like, and I'm just like, this man's got energy of like my age. I'm not 20, but my age.
I'm very blessed by the universe. For some reason, I'm just like my wife is different. My wife requires like 10, 12 hours of sleep. I only need like 4. It's just something. I don't know. Maybe it's because like I'm used to the Naval Academy where they're banging trash cans like, bitch, get up for watch. Like
4 to 5, baby.
Get up and do some push-ups. I'm like, okay, I'm trained. I'm a robot. So it just works. And like I said, that's why I love streaming. I love having a place to channel my energy and giving it to other people, because like I said, the transfer is awesome.
Man, dude, so just to overcap, anybody who's coming here now, some of the stuff you've missed, you're going to need to go back for. I mean, it was deep. But 06 Chris, streaming for 6 years, man. But not all Twitch. Twitch for about a year. He was on Periscope. I don't even hear that anymore, dude. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you right here.
This man runs for the sky. He's got the Space Cadets. That's his community. Honestly, if you like freestyling, if you like people that are just themselves out there crazy, like, I mean, on the good side of crazy.
Yo, I'm with it. I'm in the madhouse.
He absolutely is, Scatterman. He's definitely a trip. If you guys got any questions, this is the time as we're closing out here. Chris, you got anything going on, like upcoming things you want to, to maybe plug here?
Nothing in particular, but actually, let me take that back. Yo, let me fucking stop playing like I always have something going on. I'm like, nothing. But yo, I'm on the march right now because I just love feeling the love from the community, and I'm just really on a charge right now. So I'm not trying to make your stream about TikTok, but I just love the community. It's just such a great fucking opportunity to like reach people. I'm trying to tell y'all 10,000 times. So I've been able to climb from 48 followers before I did my first TikTok. Literally before I did my first TikTok, I was at 48. I was like, oh my God, affiliate is so close. I can't get my average views and I can't get like 2 more fucking followers. What the fuck? I'm like freestyling. I'm like dancing like it's crazy. What do I need to do? And then I started doing TikTok, and then like it got real. So I just really want to thank everybody that has been along for my ride. And this is not about gaining followers. This is really about, like, I hope everybody through this interview has gained a real sense of myself. I was raised from a family that believes if you have, then you can give. So like I have plenty around here, and I try to do what I can, and I experiment and stuff, right? So I have things that I experiment with that I like and I don't like. But I've tried to experiment with a new camera, and instead of like experimenting with a new camera, I like what I have. I want to give it away. So one thing that I have going right now is I'm just trying to get my follower boosting up, and I want to really give to somebody, but I want to make sure I take advantage. So I'm at like 700 something followers right now. When I get to 1,000 followers, on TikTok, I want to give away this face cam. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we got streamers out there that are not that do not have cameras for whatever reason, you know, because times are tough or whatever. Like, and maybe you don't have self-confidence, you haven't committed to it. But I want to make sure that people have things to equip themselves. I literally, in my studio, I have 3 cameras right now. I only use 1. It's so wasteful. So I want to give this to people that like could use it, and that's one thing. And then on the other hand, I have this Camlink 4K, you know what I'm saying, that I'm giving away as well. So this will go to somebody that has a DSLR that wants to go down that road and see if their DSLR is good. So the first one will be for, you know, they'll both be up to anybody, but I really want to just like give back to the community. So that's really the number one thing I have going on right now, is just trying to reach people and reach people more and just get them on the train. I believe in like the number system. Anybody that follows the train doesn't have to come see me every time. It's not that serious. But I just want you to know that if you ever see me live, you are guaranteed to get an energy boost. Guaranteed. Absolutely. You are guaranteed. I got you. I got you. If you come in the middle of my stream, I got you. I'm gonna see you come in. I'm gonna play your sound like 10,000 times. I'm gonna yo, welcome to the stream. You might have like lost in Verdansk like 10 games in a row. You're like, oh man, I'm so shitty. I've been playing my game my whole life. I cannot escape Tarkov to save my life. You're like, yo, I can't get out of this bitch. But if you come to my stream, you feel like a king, you feel like a queen, you feel like an ill being of the universe, because you're part of the community that helps to express to the universe that it is okay to express yourself.
Absolutely. Ned, that's a big vibe over there. We did have a viewer question come through. Supply drops. She said, ideal dish.
Ideal dish. The ideal dish. What is my ideal dish like? To cook or to eat?
Let's say it's coming around the corner right now. Like who, the wife, the catering, whoever's coming around the corner is bringing the dish right now.
Ooh. Right now, my mind just goes to sushi.
Ooh.
My mind goes to when I do sushi, I usually lean on salmon or yellowtail. I'm thinking of something with yellowtail crunch, maybe a little avocado, maybe like a little maybe some tuna on top, maybe a little sauce.
All right, I feel
that's what's coming right now.
I feel that, man. So some sushi coming around the corner would be your ideal dish. All right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, everything revolves around fish in the ocean, though. I love seafood, man.
Man,
I'm trying to tell you, I'm from the ocean. My wife says that I'm from the ocean. She's like, you're from the ocean. That's why you need to go to the ocean.
Absolutely. So what you guys missed earlier was his favorite hometown dish was some blue crab with Old Bay and butter.
All day. Yeah, I can sit at a table with a pile of crab and demolish it, and then like ask for more and sit until the next day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now you know we made the joke earlier. It was my video tank and Randall. All the kids are over here. I've got 6 Xboxes in the room next to me right now, playing right now. The raging BT in the chat was just like, "Hey, your kids are kicking me off because one of his profiles are on the Xbox in there, and I know they're probably trying to play with it." Chris has sea legs. Can't get away from sea legs, huh?
Yo, it was real out here, Navy life. And my dad was a career Navy man. He was in the Navy for 31 years. So I grew up, like I said, 757 is Norfolk, Virginia. For those that don't know, is the biggest naval base in the world. So that's also a thing. My best friend describes Norfolk as real life anime because there's battleships like just there. You drive into Norfolk, there's battleships just like right there. He's like, I'm just waiting for a Gundam to fly down.
Man. So I appreciate you coming out, man. I appreciate the love. I love what he was talking about earlier about his streams being so hype. In just a few moments, we're almost done. Let's turn that down. So part of that, I was in his stream prior to this. It was a plug stream. He was just plugging out there that he's going to be on the show. Dude, this man was so hyped for everybody that came through at any moment. Okay, go ahead and get one while you're waiting on me. And it jumped me up. It pulled me out of I was like, yeah, look, I hadn't had a bad day, but it's been one of those. It's 96-degree days. Like,
it happens.
I'm in the car with no AC with the 4 kids today getting groceries. You know, and so like I was already like swamped out, man.
That shit adds up, man.
Yeah, your stream was like, I'm over here like, oh man, when we first got on together, I forgot to switch out the overlay because I was vibing to your stuff. No joke. No joke. This man's got some stuff. And honestly, like I turned on my stereo. When you first joined, you were on my stereo because I was listening to your freestyles in my whole house. I'm an audio guy, dude. I have concert speakers in the house connected to this stuff.
Yo, I'm telling you, like you told me, and I totally agree. Audio is king, man. Like I come from an AV background, and to me, like I'm a lurker, 100%. So I might put your stuff on, and if you're chilling with a good vibe, having a good conversation, I'll go in the background, keep it pushing. I don't care if you're laggy. I don't care if I can't see you. I don't care if it's all black screen. As long as the vibes come through and I can hear it, I'm there. So
absolutely.
So to me.
So I appreciate you coming through, man. Look, guys. If you guys got anything else for them, this is the time. Otherwise, we're going to prep a raid over here. I've got a few people that I know through the Wild Squad that are coming on. Do you got anybody that you have that is on that would be dope to give a raid to? I like to give my guests the first raid choice.
Here, let me look at my stack here. Let me look at my stack. The stack gets harder and harder as we get into, you know what I'm saying, as we get into later in the night. But yeah, I got somebody in mind that we can do.
All right, dude, throw the name in the chat real quick.
Okay,
and I'll just copy it and do the raid with them. That way, I love now. I started doing that, giving the raid to my guests. That way, you know, it's kind of like his community, not his community, you know, coming through type thing.
Yeah, I like this.
I said in a moment. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and raid sample name TTV. Look, Wild Squad, appreciate you guys coming through. Even I'll see you right after this.
Oh, mad love.
Here we go, guys. We got 6 going out for raid. Show them some love. Let's hit it up. I gotta pull them up myself, guys.
Okay.
I thought I had them up. Hold on.
I got me a copy.